the spirit of excellence working upon your life. You're a peculiar person in God. You are blessed. So, so when each time your children will say, I am blessed. Mommy, tell me again, I am blessed. So when you are telling him that he's blessed, you will show happy that he's blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. So learn to teach your children, no matter how age they are. Don't so be occupied with your domestic call and neglect these people. Do know that your children, whatever you are doing, they will do. If you put anything inside the oven, they will create their own oven and be preparing what you are preparing in their own artificial oven. I don't know whether you are getting me. Yes, I say, when you are riding bicycle, don't tell them they don't see you. They will form the artificial bicycle and be riding in your parlor. Am I speaking to somebody? So don't think that what you are doing, they are not doing. That is why you must do things. You must let them, whatever you are doing, do it rightly. Do it rightly. I don't know whether you are getting me. So that by the time you leave, if you are not in their environment, they will not be doing another thing. You do that. When you are singing, they will carry their baby, I'll be singing to it. I'll be singing to it. So whatever they are seeing on the screen of television, they do. I don't know whether you are getting. They do. That is why they walk by sight. And when they are growing up, remember that their mentality is growing. They are conscious of what is going on in their environment. They may not be able to speak at year 1, at year 2, whatever. But don't say they are not seeing it. That is why in your home, create atmosphere of love. If you and your husband, you are fighting, don't say the children didn't see it. They say they may not even be able to speak at that point. But by the time they open their mind like this, the next thing you say, you are stupid. Because that's what he had been hearing, even when she was unable to speak. I don't know whether you are getting me. So create atmosphere of love to your environment. Parents has full responsibility for their children. You have full responsibility for your children. Full responsibility to their career, to their finance, to their spiritual life, to their emotion, to everything. You have full responsibility. Make them happy. Make them happy. Make them happy. Make them rejoice. Make them happy. Children don't believe that you are flack. Children don't believe that you can get sick. And that's why when you are not attending to them, they can come to your room and say, Mommy, stand up, and push you. They don't, even when you are a little bit strong, they want to know that. They don't know that they see you in their mind as you are God. I don't know whether you are getting me. Mommy, I want to eat. Mommy, I want to do this thing. They shake you. That is Dave. And that is why you must be real. Don't pretend. You must be real. Tell them what is happening. Show them love. Give them right word. Speak right word to them. See them become what you say is what they become. Speak right word to them. So you have full responsibility to their life. Don't say it is work of one. No, don't give your assignments to someone that's living with you. The person can assist you, but cannot do the role of a mother over their life. I don't know what I'm getting. So don't put your children into the hands of your senior sister or junior sister. Someone say, go to him or her. Go and stay with her or him for a month, for 3 years. You are the full, responsibility to your children. Whatever that happens to them, it will affect you. So do your role. You understand what I'm saying? So at home, children learn what skill? What skill? Children learn work skill. WORK. Work skills. Nule want to call. But she share nule. What skill? They learn social skills, how we relate with other people, how we relate to your father, relate to your mother. There are some say, how they relate. When you see elders, you kneel down, you greet them. You are some say, you kneel down, you greet them. When you wake up in the morning, good morning, mommy, good morning, daddy. In the night, when you are going to bed, good night, mommy. You know, so when they give you food, finish, thank you for this meal, mommy and daddy. You know, that's, you know, develop, to train them for these social skills. You know what I'm saying? Social, you know, is very, very, because there are some children, they don't know, when they see people, they run away. When they see people, they run away. They look as if, because they have never seen such a face in the house. So let them know, this is my senior sister, this is my junior sister, this is your uncle, this is your nephew, this is your cousin. Social skill, it must be there. I don't know whether you are getting me, because when children is coming up, they think that is their parents, they know their parents alone, not other people. But when people come around, like, this is my friend, and so on and so forth. Am I speaking? So that when each time they meet each of them, you know, they'll be able to, you know, greet them and talk to them or talk with them, and so on and so teach them. And even when they were in the school, when they go to school or when they meet people, you know, you greet them. You need seed of grace. That's one of the things we teach them. That when any parent come to school premises, anybody, once we are going and meet any of them, you greet them, good day, sir, good day, ma. That is part of that training that we are giving to them. I don't know whether you are getting me. So the same way in our home, you train children to that level, that when you meet people anywhere in the town, anywhere, good morning, ma, good morning, sir, thank you, sir, and so on and so forth. Am I speaking to you? It's very, very important. The school will not, before the school can do this one, it's supposed to be home that they learn all these things. So whatever the school or the society will do, they'll be building on what you have learned. But imagine they don't have anything you are building them on. If you wait for the society to build them, they will build them wrongly. They will give them natural things that you can damage their future and destiny. So you have full responsibility to your children. Even in school, when you get to the school of your children and they are giving them what you are not teaching them, see their teachers. Say, please, this change is not brought up this way. You understand? Say, teach them, tell your guys. Am I communicating? Don't be silent. You must speak on. You must speak out. Praise the Lord. Then manners. Manners is another thing you train them for. Another thing you train for. They must be truthful. They must be truthful, not lying. Not lying, they must be truthful. Another thing, good attitude. Good attitude, not accommodating people, loving people. You know, you don't cry unnecessarily on a thing. Someone beats you, you are crying. Why are you crying? Or maybe you want to eat and you are using crying to cry, using crying to bewitch your parent. You tell me what you want. Don't just cry on our head. That is, you are creating a both of good attitude. So, to them. Am I speaking at all? Some people, some children can throw off their garments anywhere because you wanted to sleep. Sleep, you want to sleep. This is how to sleep. You train this and you want to sleep, just sleep. Put something on your body and sleep. You understand something? This is good attitude you are saying. It's not that you'll be shaking your mother, shaking your brother on the name you want to know. No. It's you that have to bring them up. It's the way things are supposed to be done. Praise the Lord. So and so on and so forth. So likewise, biblical values and character formations. Biblical value. Let them value God. Biblical value. Biblical value. Biblical teach them biblical value. Teach them biblical value. Jesus is the Lord. And so on and so forth. Teach them things of God. Let them value God. Give them character formation. How the character, what they ought to do. You know what I'm saying? Because these children are coming up. And they don't know anything. than to help them form their character. So don't just say tó bá ti dàgbà a máa yé, tí ò bá ti yé láàárọ̀ kò lè yé lálẹ́ o. So what you want him to turn to be at the end of the day, do you know that what happened to Samson in the Bible is failure of character. Anointed, but failure of character. And he pocketed his destiny. What happened to Saul? Anointed, the man that had privilege, to be king and rule, including God gave him, a dynasty that can rule all through. But character boycotted his journey in his life. So don't overlook character. If you correct it immediately in love. Anything you see in the life of your children that are so funny, don't just put it aside. Correct it in love. And as they are growing and understand Bible, show it in the Bible. Show it to them in the Bible. I don't know what I'm going to show it in the Bible, so that as you are correcting them, they will understand Bible as well. So by the time you cease, you are forming their character and you are building godly value into their life. So to come up and be dressing, necessarily, it will not be hard. It will be out of them. To wake up and to grow up, to begin to do something that's so strange to the family, it will be out of them because you have never taught them that way. You taught them to value God. So when your children value God, when they value God, they will give you peace. When they value God, they will give you peace. So instruct them in God's approach to each character issues. There's no set time for character teaching. You teach them in the midst of their everyday lives. Don't say that when they grow up, I will do that. When is his age of 13, age of 10, or whatever, I will do that. There's no set time. I will teach them, as their every day is day of teaching. Every day, as they wake up in the morning, you begin to teach them through your example and through the word. You train them every day. He said there's no set time for character teaching. Character teaching is not being set. You teach them in the midst of their everyday life. When you see your children and you say, someone knocked the door, and you say, where is your mommy? She's not around.